This is what it is. There's another reading. This is what it means to follow your heart. This is what I'm doing. And just not give a fuck what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter how it's received. What matters is that I do it, and I do it because it pleases me. That is following the selfish impulse. And that's what I do. It just is what it is. Yeah, the Guardians want to talk. Today's a big fucking day. Wow. It's the 12/12 portal. If there's something you haven't done, today is the day. That's what the energy is. Today is the day to do this thing. And it's not going to stop. I mean, the energy is going to keep piling on. That's what's happening. The alignments of Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. Pluto is coming into Aquarius next year. Pluto, ruler of the underworld, of Hades, of bringing all that shit to the surface. Yeah, I'm driving the bus. Aquarius is driving the bus. It's coming out. It's going to happen. It's going to flow. It's what it is. The resistance is futile. But, Jesus, yeah, there's a message coming through. And, you know, in my head, I was like, I've been through this situation of, I don't chase, I attract. That's how it works, right? I've had a runner. I draw to me, but I don't withhold my emotion either. I don't withhold energy. Energy has to flow. That is what it wants to do. That is its intrinsic property. Energy flows. It moves. It is in motion at every state of existence, of reality, from quantum particles all the way up through the universe to the planets moving, and I move with it. And fuck the rest, because this feels too good to not do it. Why would I not do something that feels good just because I'm afraid of what the outcome's going to be? Just because I'm concerned about how it's going to be received? No. Fear does not rule my life. I'm a divine, deliberate creator. And the Knight of Cups is at the bottom of this deck. There's big fucking love. That's being withheld. What did I just say? Not by me. Oh, King of Pentacles. Yep. There is the realization of something that could be stable. Look at this grasshopper. That's divine blessing. That's fortune. This is also an individual. The King of Pentacles is the most respected of kings. He is that which is balanced the most with the feminine aspect, even though he is masculine. He is the most creative, artistic. He's the most giving, the most loving, sensual, intimate. And you know what? He speaks his fucking truths. Look at this magpie. And he's not afraid of how dark they may seem. This is a lotus flower. The Knight of Cups is not going to be held back. Nope. Not with King of Swords underneath. That is action. Ooh, and wow, come on. Fuck on. Three of Cups, King of Swords. Okay. First of all, we have King of Swords crossing Four of Pentacles. The withholding is being cut out. It needs to be cut out if it isn't. I'm gonna try to back this up and generalize, even though I can feel this energy. It is visceral. This portal is insane. It is like dynamite in a barrel, and the fuse has gone off. It's in slow motion exploding right now and expanding and pushing everything out. It's like the bomb at the bottom of the ocean that has exploded. Someone tested a nuclear explosive there, and now it's making waves. And it doesn't matter which direction anybody was paddling. There's a wave coming, and it's gonna push you in a specific direction because it's universal energy doing this. It's in the direction of stopping withholding of truths, the withholding of emotions. I just got a notification. It doesn't matter. The numbers are 5 and 8. That's 5 is the number of physical reality. 8 is the number of abundance and also balance. Things are being pushed into this. 5 is a temporary number. 8 is infinite. Reality is shifting. Reality is changing. And it's all because there is a desire for celebration, and also to cut out third-party energy. Third-party energy is that which is external to the self. It's not you. It's not your intuition. It can be someone else giving advice. It can be friends, family, partner, whatever. It can also be a job. It can also be a limiting belief. Shadow can be the third party. It's anything that is keeping you from trusting your own intuition. Anything else that you're listening to that says, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem safe. That seems scary. That seems somehow dangerous, somehow inappropriate, not in the way that hurts anybody. Although the fear of hurting someone emotionally is a third-party energy. You can't hurt anybody emotionally. That's their choice. That's why I'm doing this unafraid, because I can't be hurt unless I allow it, unless I turn those swords on myself. That's what happens when things are withheld. Swords don't belong in the heart. Truth needs to flow. If you hold it in, it only hurts you. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm flowing this. Because there is deep, deep love here. This is unconditional emotion. The Queen of Cups gives the full cup. That's what I do. That's what this celebration is about. It's about the sharing of deep, reciprocal, mutual, full emotion. It's what the Knight of Cups is bringing. The Knight of Cups is bringing celebration. Celebration that's related to the sharing of this, to the ending of withholding, to the movement into new stability. This is communication. This is forward motion. 8 of Wands is unstoppable. You got 8 wands coming at you. One of them's gonna hit. One of them is gonna land. Fuck, underneath that 8 of Cups, these cards just keep, they're just, the tea is spilled. And it's hot, all right? 8, 8. New abundance. Breaks into 16, which is the 7, led by celestial forces, led by divine. An abundance of endings, an abundance of forward motion, of communication. 8 of Cups, walking away from all that doesn't serve us. Not walking, running. Flying. I mean, chartering a helicopter away from this shit. Come on. Magician, backed by the Chariot. This is, again, the fastest moving card in the tarot. After probably, or before 8 of Wands. With the Star. This is my energy. This is Aquarian energy. This is my soul card. It's also destiny. It's not just wishes fulfilled. It's, no, this is meant for you in this lifetime. Being blessed by the presence of the divine masculine. Okay. You're gonna chill out, boy. There we go. Okay. Do you want to be in the reading? You're good. All right. Oh man, there's so much energy moving that I feel like I'm on a freight train just flying forward. And I'm manifesting. I mean, I'm doing, this is my energy too. This is what the hell I'm doing. Everything that no longer serves being cut out for my total rebirth, for my entrance into the new highest cycle, into new earth. Everything else ending for the purpose of rebirth. Victory. Okay. Gonna pull some kind of actual something. This is all... Alright, I'm gonna generalize it once again. There is a desire to share emotion, to let it flow. There's a realization that this brings stability, that the withholding of it is blocking passion and creativity, and it's keeping one feeling unbalanced. Speaking of this truth is what brings balance. Taking this action, cutting out the bullshit, cutting out the third-party energy, cutting out the self-limiting beliefs, allows this to be the card of celebration and unlocks this level of deep, free-flowing emotion. This is emphasized, repeated by these two cards, which are what Venus in Capricorn and Mercury in Capricorn are pushing towards, as well as the Gemini full moon. Everything, all of the universe is aligning for this. It's happening collectively. It's happening individually, because that's how it plays out. It trickles down through every level. It's happening everywhere to everyone in some capacity. If you are alive and breathing on this planet right now, you are experiencing this energy. Driven away from unhappy situations, these cups are empty. There is nothing flowing in them. They look nice. You know, they're shiny. They're sparkly. But see the star? See the shooting star? This was directly underneath. This is the direction it's moving. This is where everyone is being called to take this journey. Look at all the bones down here. This is dead. We are leaving the past behind. In so doing, we become balanced. We are asked to leave quickly, and not just asked. When the universe asks, it asks with energy. Actually, that's the way everyone asks. The universe doesn't speak words. That's why the tarot is an effective tool for communication. There's a lot more here for it to work with, essentially. It speaks to your intuition. It speaks to a deeper level that is beyond word, beyond logical, rational comprehension. It bypasses shadow. But the universe asks by giving you this energy. It's existent in the atmosphere. It's already here. It's not going away. And it's been delivered because, guess what? We asked for it. Yeah, collectively and individually, humanity, soul, has been asking for this, has been stuck in unhappy situations that they're just afraid to get out of, that they know they want to get out of. And so many individuals have asked for assistance, divine assistance with this, in their heart, not even consciously aware of it most of the time. that the divine has stepped in. It's affected the collective awareness. The collective consciousness is now unified in this desire. What is this desire? Real fucking love. True, unconditional love, self-love, acceptance of the self, experiencing the full empowerment of our limitless being, knowing our divinity, knowing our worth inherently, knowing that is true for everyone, knowing all of us are equals, co-creating, working towards the creation of a beautiful earth, one that is balanced, stable, mutually reciprocal in every aspect. This is being brought to balance within. It is taking place without. This is... The timelines have converged. It's what it is. Earth is ascending. Whether anyone believes it or not, it's happening. That's the most beautiful part. Nobody actually needs to believe it, because we've tipped the scale. We're past that point. We've engaged processes that are at such a high level of dimension that everything just is. It's trickling down. We've collapsed the field to a singular potentiality that is now not just potential, but becoming reality. It's certain. It's aligned. This is the direction we're headed. Yeah, what did I just fucking say? Balance is the direction we're headed. Quickly, directly, deliberately, as driven by universal sources, as driven by divine. This is an angelic card. Okay. I'm just swimming in this whirlpool right now. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Fucking love it. Look at what... I'm telling you, these cards are going to keep coming back. Queen of Cups, unconditional love, temperance, coming to balance. I've got King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and strength. The strength to break out. It's being spiritually driven. Hang on, I want to go through all the way with this, so we have full understanding. Okay, thank you. That's perfect. Fucking shitting me. Ah! Oh God, I love it. I love it so much. There's so much here. First of all, split, again, temperance, Ace of Pentacles. This is a big offer, and it's an offer towards absolute wish fulfillment. The universe is bringing this in, and it's manifesting in all kinds of ways. It's all being brought in for the purpose of balance and to bring things to the surface that have been hidden. What three things are not long hidden? The moon is one of them. The High Priestess knows this. She's beginning to trust her intuition. She knows something is lit, and it's moving forwards, because it's moving forwards towards everything that's desired. This is the dream. This is what people had relegated to the realm of fantasy. It exists. Collectively, individually, we are discovering these dreams, these desires that we had as children, which we intuitively at that point understood were real, were valid, and just had programmed out of us, programmed to put them into a box. They never left. So you can't lose a desire. You can't stop desiring something that you desire. You can only suppress it. You can only put it in a box. Hierophant. Put it in a box. Try to tuck it away. Turn it into something else that is more appropriate. Okay, these are the rules, the traditions followed by society. This is somebody telling you what you should be. But it's also the soul calling to remember this. Remember this dream. Remember what you knew love was supposed to be. What you knew life was supposed to be. Happiness, joy, temperance at the bottom. Empress at the top. Thank you. So all of this is designed to challenge the divine masculine aspect, which is the protective guardian aspect. It's that which withholds. It's that which is defensive. It's the divine masculine aspect that builds a guard around love and says, this is dangerous. This vulnerability, this level of exposure, of openness, it's scary. It frightens me. I'm gonna keep it locked down, and I'm gonna keep it pushed out as well. The Empress is driving all of this. It's divine feminine rising. It's what's happening. And I'm gonna keep this one to the side here. Oh, this is juicy. Okay. King of Pentacles, Hierophant, and Strength. Yeah, I mean, this is terrifying. This is terrifying to a lot of people. A realization that we've been living our whole lives by the expectations of others. That even everything that we thought was stable, was fulfilling, even on a spiritual level, it's not panning out. It's not actually helping us grow. It's not helping us expand. It's not challenging us. Now we are being challenged. Now. We're being asked to start our lives again, to be reborn from this now moment, to release the past, which does not exist, to face absolute uncertainty, to accept this is being driven by the soul, and it is for the purpose of reigniting our passion and creation, to bringing us into true balance and abundance, the abundance which is ours, which is promised. This is driving us towards our soul's destiny, which is that which is designed by yourself, by the self. You choose your destiny. And it's the path of highest good because it's the path that feels the most good. It has the most abundance, the most creativity, the most fun, the most life in it. It's unafraid, it's fearless. It understands the power of being open, the power of flowing emotion, unmitigated, unadulterated, unrestricted. It's the realization that vulnerability, intentional vulnerability, is true power. That is what brings you into divine invincibility, energetic, owning your vibration. We have counterpart cards here. Divine masculine and feminine are being brought together. And in fact, the divine masculine is desiring to learn and engage in spiritual growth with the feminine. It's the masculine coming to make this offer to the feminine for the purpose of spiritual advancement, which is joy. Spirituality is not a serious thing. It's fun. It's all the fun. Laughter, excitement. These are the highest vibration emotions. Pure, unconditional love flows. And it's flowing away from this. These are read together. This is the courage to walk away. The courage to walk away from that which is not serving us, from that which is keeping us in the box. Shadow, ego, wants to keep you asleep. It tells you this is safe. There is no safety in that. If you are perceiving something as safe, that means you're perceiving a threat. Nothing threatens you. You are the controller of your existence. You are the creator of reality. Your reality. You don't create for anybody else. You create for you, and no one else creates for you. It's all you. Letting the heart lead. Letting the heart be the guide for this. Letting love come to the surface. Yeah, leading by intuition. Taking action, making that offer. In so doing, bringing the self into balance. It's not about the results. It's not about the reception. It's about taking the action and honoring the self in so doing. Yes, 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 yes. Why do I want some runes too. That is passionate forward motion. Holy, wow. Wands on wands. On wands on wands. Somebody's getting a wand on. This is a divine, this is divine passion. Divine is driving this, and it's manifesting at every level. 8 of Wands, again. This knight's got a message. And this horse has jet engines attached to it. With this, okay, this horse is not even touching the ground. This horse is flying, literally, through the air. It's being delivered by divine. King of Wands. All of this is to help, all of this is to help break down the stagnant processes of the ego, the shadow ego. I like to call it shadow ego because the ego itself is divine. It's a beautiful, perfect aspect. It wants to work in alignment with you, but when it's driven by a shadow, that's when it becomes King of Wands, the Burger King, who wants it his way, who wants to control and manipulate and protect his reputation. He cares about how other people perceives him. And so even though there's all this passion, it's kept in a box. It's left out of the equation, which ultimately leads to pain. Yeah, and there's the Emperor keeping an emotion, afraid to be vulnerable, which only leads to heartache, to leaving the self out in the cold, to the diminishment of passion, of the true connection to self, cutting yourself off from the source energy, eternal life and love flowing through you. We see this has to come to balance. There's got to be a choice made. And we know which one it is. I mean, there's something else we're focused on here. Something that is a beautiful new beginning, In Six of Cups energy, there's a deep soul connection. It's the return to that time in the past, in your literal past, when you believed in love, when you believed in fairy tales. They're not made up. They exist. But because each of us creates reality, when this is not believed in, reality can't reflect that back to us. When we believe in it, when we believe in this new beginning, when we feel this soul connection, I'm drawn to the tiny white rose in the Fool's hand. And the fact that these are white flowers as well. Pure, true love. True connection. Deep, meaningful, profound, nurturing. Life growing in these cups. Not the kind that is driven by shadow. Look, we're refusing this. This is, oh, and yeah, judgment directly underneath. This is being revealed. This has become painfully obvious. I don't want this kind of love anymore. I don't want this cup. I want the real deal. I want the one that's awake, that's full, that challenges me to expand in an uplifting way. It brings my spirit up. It brings my vibration up. I can feel that I am learning from this, that this itself is a healing connection. Archangel Raphael. That by being vulnerable, being exposed, not just to the universe, not just to myself, but to the world, to other self, that is where I truly reclaim my power. That is where I stand in my power. By flowing this cup, by letting myself express and be exactly as I am. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Ooh, Mamma mia. All right, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. The runes are eyeing me as well. King of Pentacles. There's a lot of energy to swim in. Oh, geez. Queen of Cups. Thank you. Cap, somebody wants to give to this. This is like, it's like right here. It's like the words have been spoken and then they're trying to be swallowed. It's, yeah, it's that text message that you write, that email, whatever. It's the number dialed into the phone, but you just are, you're trying to hold yourself back from pressing the button. That's what it feels like. We want deep, meaningful connections. There's a realization that this is not what we've had. I'm going to sip the chocolate soup here. We want to express ourselves. We know there's so much creativity and passion. We know we got the good stuff. What we got, we want to share. We know it's worth sharing. We're unlocking this new level of emotion and desire for meaningful connection across the board, in families, in romantic relationships, in friendships, in business partnerships, universally with one another as human beings. This is how we want to connect. We want to respect the divinity, the inherent power and beauty and perfection of each soul. And first and foremost, we want to respect it in ourselves. That's where it has to start. You're the only self being yourself. There is not one other who can do that for you. No one else is qualified. No one else is capable. We want to stop telling each other how to be and just be. Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Hierophant. The story behind this specific Hierophant card, and I didn't make this up, this is by the artist, is that it was inspired by Ratatouille. And the idea that, you know, everybody told this rat, I haven't actually seen the movie, I know. Everybody told this rat, no, this is what you are. You are a rat, you steal food. We're at war with this place, this is how it works. We take food, they don't like us. And same on, you know, the human side of like, you know, we don't like rats. They're dirty, they're disgusting, we keep them out. And both of them saw that this was just an illusion. This was just a lie. You don't have to be what somebody tells you have to be. You get to choose. You are the creator of your reality. There is another way. Let spirit guide this. Why is the Hierophant here? Still 8 wands at the bottom of this deck, too. It's too many, but I did just see 4 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants the cup to flow. Ace of Cups on the Hierophant. Ooh, what did I just say? It came out and it flipped itself into reverse. That's so fucking beautiful. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Fool right here. Come on. This is gorgeous energy. Yeah, the illusion of the box, the illusion of there being safety or power in keeping emotions locked down. That's what we've been told. That's what societally we've been programmed to do, is not to share. Don't overshare. Don't be exposed and vulnerable. You'll get hurt. It's dangerous. You'll push people away. So what? Rejection is divine protection. If those people are not comfortable with the power of your emotion, with you owning that you're a divine, limitless being, bummer for them. They'll figure it out one day. That's okay. That's their soul journey. They get to take that path. That is divinely respected and accorded. It doesn't mean you stop flowing the cup. No. When the cup stops flowing, that's when the devil energy slips in. Devil energy is self-doubt. It is self-sabotage. It is anxiety, depression, obsession, worry. It's the energy that drives the Wand family to be obsessed with appearances. They want to appear like everything is good. They're the ones who are so worried about flowing this cup because they don't want other people to say whatever about it. They don't want to feel judged. No one can judge you. That's not how it works. And if they try, that they're just living in devil energy, and let them go. Let them go. Rejection is divine protection, always. Let that shit go. The cup is meant to flow. It's not meant to look pristine and still and crystal clear at all times. It's meant to be engaged. It's meant to express in the environment, to be of the world, of the earth, of the senses. Water doesn't just flow through man-made reservoirs. That's what this is. That's what the devil would tell you. That if your water's not flowing through something that looks good, that appears appropriate, then there's something wrong with it. No. Fucking no. Look, there's lily pads down here. This is swamp water. Yeah, we got the lotuses too. Guess what? That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be real. It's supposed to be the full deal. It's supposed to come up from the depths to bring everything with it, to stir up the mud and the muck. That's what real emotion is. That's what real love is. That's what Source wants. It wants to express itself without limit. It is unlimited. To place a limit upon itself, to say, no, this cup is not good. This cup isn't whatever enough. That's devil energy. This is being revealed. This is being revealed completely. And the truth, the spiritual truth, that when the cup is flowing, I gotta stretch my legs, buddy. When the cup is flowing, that energy can't get in. You good? You good? Thank you. Yeah, if you're afraid of self-sabotaging, stop thinking and just do. And it doesn't matter what the action is. And whatever the result, trust that that is for the highest good. That is for your benefit. It's for the benefit of all. Okay, all right, here we go. This is all for the purpose of closing out karmic cycles and connections, for the unlocking of abundance and blessings for all the earth. Strength. Strength, why is strength here? Facing our fears, being vulnerable and discovering there is new power in that. There is true power in that, and not just power, but pleasure. Path of highest good feels the most highly good. What is strength here? Judgment. Yeah. We've accepted one too many disappointing offers, and we're not willing to let ego do that anymore. Also, ego has kept us from accepting offers that we actually want, that we're becoming aware of now. That out of fear, out of this feeling of trying to defend ourselves, protect ourselves, to stay safe, we have pushed away stuff that was actually wanted, things that were our blessings, things that had real passion in them, real love, real expansion. Ace of Swords. Oh, the strength to tell our truths. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. To speak our truths about love, about the desire to build. This is all coming from the masculine aspect towards the feminine aspect. That takes place within first. First, it is the realization within that we want to love ourselves. We want to be happy. We want to work with ourselves. We want to build something new, something real. We want to build the version of ourselves that we know is true, is authentic. The one which is expansive, unlimited, open. It is also the challenging of this to take place without. The freedom, the blessing, these are blessings of vulnerability, of sharing truth. Realizing that that brings us into balance. That is how our soul grows. Page of Pentacles. Why is Page of Pentacles here? Yeah, okay. Judge it, yeah. Judge it, yeah. Judgment and temperance. I mean, this has really thrown us off. It's thrown us for a loop. And there's the feeling that we somehow have to regain our footing before we move forward. That's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying move forward and the balance is restored to you, to all things. This is the lesson. This is what you are being awoken to. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's direct, it's feedbacking directly. We just had strength. Okay. Realization we've been holding out on ourselves. We've been keeping ourselves back from the joy we deserve and desire to experience within, from the love that we deserve within. That we've been judging ourselves far too harshly, that there is no benefit in this. Spiritual judgment is not one of condemnation or indictment. It is simply the witnessing of this is what is. Endeavoring to hold that state in ourselves of neutral observation. Light is never threatened by judgment. It is simply what is witnessed, what is perceived. It is shadow that sees judgment as a threat, that somehow it is diminishing its worth. No. Worth is inherent. Worth is intrinsic. It is equivalent across all things. Every single thing in the eye of divine is beloved. It is perfect. It's flawless exactly as it is. It doesn't need to change. In fact, Source doesn't want anything to change what it is. It wants to ask, what do you want to be? That's the point of all of this, free self-expressing. I don't know, what do you want to be? What do you feel good about? What feels good to you? How do you wish to evolve? I'm not going to put you in a box. I'm not going to tell you any aspect of your being is wrong. I want you to be free to flow and discover what you desire. That is everything that Source energy wants and is. And we want to build on these connections, those which encourage us, which uplift us. Those which push us outside of the comfort zone, because that's where we expand. That's where the expansion takes place. That's where the learning occurs. That's where the empowerment grows. In these kinds of connections. That's where things are allowed to balance energetically. That's where everything just flows and you don't have to try. You don't have to work at that kind of connection. it's natural and is driven by natural law. It balances itself. It's mutually reciprocal. It's unlimited. It's free-flowing. This is a pretty shocking revelation, that this is even possible, that this kind of connection could be possible. But we're being asked to leap into it, yeah. To break out of that box, to accept the truth and power of this deep soul connection. It is stable, it is real. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Welcome back. Queen of Pentacles. You can go underneath. That's probably a better idea. Queen of Pentacles. He's a divine masculine. He's been feeling this too. Queen of Pentacles here. New fertility, new growth. Ooh. Seven Swords. Yeah, we've been hiding this from ourselves. Oh, but it's time to let it out in the open. This one card it hasn't flipped back around for a reason. The Hierophant's saying, no, it's supposed to be like this. The healing, it's time for the healing to take place in the open, in the light of day. It's time to stop checking our emotions at the gate. It's time to stop, it's time to stop hiding the way we feel from ourselves and from one another. It's time to get real. It's time to realize that vulnerability, full emotional exposure, is where the real healing takes place. It's not it's like the bandage. It's the same bandage analogy of the sooner you take off that bandage and you let that wound be exposed to the air and you let everybody see it, the faster and the more organically and appropriately, energetically, it heals. Keeping that wound hidden away, thinking you need to nurture it in solitude, in darkness, just prolongs the process. It doesn't prevent it, it just makes it take longer. And it doesn't allow the growth in the same capacity. Yep. Oh, it's time to make this choice. The choice to come out of hiding. To come out of the spiritual closet. To come out with emotions, to let things flow, to let the self express freely. To come out from the veil of illusion that something is not going to be accepted or received or deemed appropriate. None of that is relevant. None of that is relevant to healing. None of that is relevant to the expansion of your being. That's just illusion. Releasing the deception about this brings one into true balance. when you let your emotions flow, when you stop trying to limit them, trying to define them, they come into balance themselves, and it unlocks a whole new realm of experience for you. You don't have to unclog all of the pipes. You don't have to fix all of the issues when you just let them go. When you just acknowledge the past is the past, it's dead, it doesn't exist. None of that affects me. I exist right now. Right now. Right now, what do I want to be? Right now, do I want to keep lying to myself and engaging in illusion? Or do I want to let my emotion flow? Do I want to express freely, knowing that this is what sparks creativity, sparks passion, desire? That this is where the true stability is found. You cannot know stability without being in motion. Otherwise, it's just stagnance. Okay. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? Everything. It's wanting that 9th cup. That's the one. That's the only one that matters. Chasing that dream. It's, I would rather be love than be loved externally. I would rather be light than be perceived to be right. Spiritually driven. Breaking out of the box. 8 of Cups. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Oh, God Almighty. The soul is awake. These truths are not going to be withheld because they're making us miserable to keep them in. There's something else we want to make work. Some other adventure, some other horizon that we realize we've been blocking out. When it's what we actually want. Oh, yeah. And realizing we've been blocking it out, that's where the anxiety comes in. Sorry, buddy. This is a profound and collective realization of, oh my God, I've cut myself off from everything I want. I've been pushing it away out of fear. I've closed myself off to the world. And so shut the world off from coming to me. But intuition is awakening. Realization that this is a karmic cycle. Engaging in this, engaging in fear-based manipulation and control. Relationships that ask, what can you do for me? No, it's not about that. It's about giving because it feels good. It's loving for the sake of loving. True unconditional love is self-satisfied. It is satisfied in the action, in the motion, in the experience of it, and therefore is self-sustaining. There is a realization of this. Whew, nervous communication. Someone who has been watching, who has had a growing awareness of this. Many someones. Again, this is collective and individual. Everything is energy. Energy is all connected. It all moves in layers. This plays out in many different ways, but it is all the same energy and the same result of leaving behind the binds, the ties that bind, leaving behind the limits, self-limiting beliefs, limiting relationships, fear-based mechanisms. Moving towards actual growth, actual expansion, that which is felt and known within. Yeah, it's a readiness for this journey. There is tremendous trepidation regarding it, but nervousness is just excitement held back. This is something we really want to do. That's why it's so scary. Really want to give to this. Really want this to work, which is why we've been afraid of self-sabotaging. Ooh, afraid of speaking that truth. But the inaction is the self-sabotage. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Then something better works. I'm gonna leave my chocolate alone. So much fear of this cup being exposed. Because of how much we want it to be accepted. Okay. But it's not going to be, there's too much passion here. And the realization that not acting on this, again, is the self-sabotage. Nothing can take place if there is no action taken. If you don't take the shot, you never know one way or the other, and that is what creates this energy. Stagnant energy is where self-sabotage bleeds in. Okay. Final message from the universe on this. This went way long. I don't even know half of what I said. This is pure 12-12 energy coming through. This body, this person is not even in this room right now. I'm floating on another level. This is just pure energy speaking. And it feels damn good. That is why I do this. I do this for myself. Because any action that is not taken for the self and for the selfish pleasure of it cannot add to highest good of any. Final message from the universe, please. Page of Wands. Again, we want to make this, wow, we really want to make this work. This is like dream come true energy, and we want to give a stable offer to it. Because it feels like everything aligning, everything balancing for ourselves and others within and without. This is justice. Acting on this, bringing this offer is liberating on a whole new level. And it unlocks abundance. Within and without. All things are Everything begins within. There's the star. There's Aquarius. There's that flowing energy and vulnerability, exposure to the universe. Yeah, we'll just walk around naked. That's fine. I feel like everybody should do that. There should be one day a year in the summer when it's comfortable. There should be one day a year where everybody just goes around fucking naked. How many delusions would we just drop then? To just accept one another and ourselves as this is what we are. We're just this. There's nothing wrong. It's all fucking beautiful. Look how beautiful everyone is. Just be naked. It's so freeing. It is so liberating to experience this, and it brings so much balance and stability within the self. Wow. A whole new world, a whole new lease on life. New adventures. New expansion, new growth. Stable, mutual, reciprocal, actually building these dreams into reality. This is the creation of New Earth. Yeah, this is the bringing of the dream into existence. When you focus from the place of unconditional love and appreciation, pulled into the now moment, you tell the universe that that is the realm from which it must draw. You are observing and appreciating something in a way that is limitless, that says it doesn't have to change. I'm not telling it what it has to be. I'm just pure love, loving. I am just appreciating this exactly as it is. The universe feels this and delivers more of it. That's how it works. Love begets love. This is why unconditional love is self-sustaining. It is eternal. Self-balancing. This is what we want to give to. This is what the universe is pushing everything towards. Happy, holy, passionate, exciting, new beginning in every area. Brand new cycle. This is new highest cycle. That which is not touched by karma. This can't get in. That energy cannot get into this. It is moving too fast. It is too high vibration, too pure. There it is. I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm on cloud 11. This was a specific message and it turned extremely collective, and I'm grateful for that. So it will be shared in every capacity, but this is your message. You. Time to let the love flow. Bring everything to the surface. It brings balance and lets all the blessings in. That's it. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I love you. You got this.